Hi guys. I wanted to share with you that what Jesus did in my life pertaining to my anxieties that I used to have back in the day, and it might have started when I came to a different country, and just this, maybe I felt ostracized or it was just difficult, but maybe that was the source of my anxieties. But the devil uses many different things for different people, Uh, you name it, he'll make a huge deal out of it, and he'll always whisper lies to you, and eventually you'll succumb to the lies, and he can manipulate people to act a certain way towards you, around you, and you'll just really believe his lies because he can manipulate everything around you. So, but I remember like this, even like especially when I was like in middle school and high school, it was like agonizing almost, not being able to um, communicate properly, and I was just so just chained by anxieties and stress and insecurities, and it was just how I was seeing the world. It was not true. It was not true that what I perceived was kind of like a spun web of lies around me that the enemy has managed to do. So it really made my life miserable, and I would be just miserable in public. I would be miserable around people. Uh, I would be walking down the street, and I would just remember just keep telling myself, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. But then the second I see a car, or I see people walking by, I was just something inside of me just always locked up, and it was just really, really bad to live that way. And I know that depression and anxiety is a huge problem, especially in America, because people are kind of fed a lie, a fake image, fake lifestyle that's not really true. It's just all manipulated, all photoshopped, and all modeled up, just to sell stuff. So, but people, unfortunately, after they're fed this over and over and over again, since they're raised, they don't have any real influence in their lives as far as godly influence. So they start believing lies. So I just want to testify the fact that Jesus Christ removed all of that from my life. It was just so easy for him to do. Once I just called out on him, and he enabled me to call out to him and see my foolishness, how stubborn I was. So he enabled me to do that. He enabled me to just call out on him, and he removed all that insecurity, all that anxiety, all that depression and emptiness inside of me. It's just so wonderful because um, I go to school now, and then when I walk around, on campus or just down the street, I feel so like joy, coming out of me. I feel like just happiness, and peace of the Holy Spirit, and that right there should be enough for anybody to say, Lord, I want that because I don't have that. I feel broken inside. I want that. I want peace. I want to be, comfortable in anything, anywhere. People should just grab that, but I completely understand because, even a couple of years ago, I was sold into a lie by the enemy. So, I hope you just take it from me, but like I always tell people though, I'm not the final authority. I'm just a little person that I'm just a little voice that speaks for Jesus Christ and his power and how awesome he can transform, anybody because he did that for me. So I can say for a fact that I'm not quoting you know, some leader or some anybody. I'm not part of anything. I'm just part of Jesus. Uh, his disciples. I'm his disciple. I consider myself his disciple. So yeah, call out to Jesus Christ, uh, and this is between you and him. This is not you going to a religion or anything. Just it's all between you and him, and he wants you to just call out to him and share your burdens with him because You know, He knows everything that's going on in your life very much. He cares about you very much, and He knows exactly what's going on, and He's just waiting for you to call out to Him. You know, and the only thing is, you know, it's just our pride that keeps us back, and our mental block. You know, it keeps us back from acknowledging God, His supremacy, His greatness, uh, and that's really the only thing standing in our way. And of course, the enemy is putting a whole bunch of nonsense in our heads. But yeah, don't look at like um, the Christendom. You know, the Christendom. Don't look at the people who claim to know, you know, Jesus. And of course, because once we look at people, we're going to be turned away from, you know, any concept of um, religion or spirituality, because people in themselves, they just do wicked things, and it doesn't take very much effort to say, oh, you know, this is what I'm about, or this is what I do, or this is how I am. So don't look at what people are saying, but look at what they're doing. You know, um, Jesus said that you will know people by the fruits, and the fruits of the Holy Spirit. They're great fruits. So don't look at what people are building, you know, in society, like with their great establishments and achievements of, you know, this age. Don't look at all that. Look at Jesus Christ. Just walk with Him. You know, that's all it takes. This is what God intended for you to walk happily with Him. You know, and people people manipulate things, and they take what little they know and they spin something into that could profit them, or you know, can gain power. So just it's supposed to be about you and Jesus Christ, you know, and it's supposed to be about you and God. It doesn't have to be between you and some leadership and then God. Jesus Christ is the mediator to God. So call to Jesus Christ, and He will reveal you who He is, His nature, right? You'll start to know more about Him, and the great, awesome things are gonna like start happening in your life. You're gonna be like, wow, miracles! Wow, I'm so happy. I'm so overjoyed because you know this is God is just so full of blessings, you know. And unfortunately, on a sad note, a lot of people are not ready. What's gonna happen soon? There's just gonna be a lot of chaos. A lot of terrible times are coming on the world because people turned away completely from God, and the ruler of this world, which is Satan, he's coming to wreak havoc basically on the earth in the last days. So this is very crucial to really spend time with Jesus Christ, to know Him, to feel His love, to trust in His protection, and just to rest in Him. Okay, so I hope this encourages somebody out there to just, if you're still kind of like teetering, the time is now. You basically have to decide, because if you don't decide now, they're going to decide for you and it's not going to be good. So, alright guys, God bless you, and seek Jesus Christ. Just make it about you and Him alone. You know, this is what it's all about. And just spend time in His presence always. Pray in tongues if you have that gift. Ask Jesus Christ to give you the Holy Spirit. He will guide you. He should be the center of your life. Everything else is just meaningless compared to our destiny in Jesus Christ and His true family. You know, His true spiritual family. It is such a blessing that He would do this for us and redeem us and call us His own. You know, so God bless you. Be encouraged. Uh, just focus on Jesus Christ. Everything else is just secondary. And just listen to His voice. Okay, bye bye.